What's up? This is the Big Twizz Show. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get those likes up so I can bring you this free game. Big Twizz Show.
The Big Twizz Show.
Hey, welcome to the Big Twizz Show. We've been gone for a little bit. We've been off for a week because of the Super Bowl. We had to let y'all, go ahead and relax, watch the Super Bowl, have your family over. But we are back with grown-up conversations, and I have my beautiful co-host, Coach Jazzy. What's up, Jazzy Cole?
What's going on, Big Twizz? I'm always happy to be in the house.
That's right. Hey, this is grown-up conversations in the house. Mikasa Sukasa. Did I say it right?
I believe
You said
so.
it right.
I said it right. Okay. Well, we have a beautiful guest panel, and I want to start to my right. Let's start with Miss Annalisa. Can you please let everybody know, who you are, you're single, what's up with Miss Annalisa? Give us a little background.
Annalisa, I am 47 years old. I have 5 grown children. That matters. I'm basically a workaholic trying to handle my business, and I am currently what I like to refer to as independently owned and operated.
I love that.
That's right. Okay. And we have the beautiful, talented Miss Marcia. Can you let us know a little bit about yourself and your background, please?
Well, it's Marcia, and I'm a paralegal. I've been in the industry for over 20 years. I have quite a few kids, did some foster care, and that's about it. Some grandchildren. Not too much of an exciting life.
Okay. Hey, we all getting in. Look, we getting old. We getting old. Mr.
Forgot about
JT
those.
Money. What about yourself? You've been an oncoming guest on this show.
Right.
What about yourself? For the people that don't know who you are, why don't you give us a little background or a little bit of a background about yourself?
Okay, J to the T, yes, sir. I am currently in a relationship, been in a relationship for about a year now. I am in a relationship with a beautiful queen who's currently in another state. So, we doing the long distance things right now.
Oh, Lord.
So, yes, sir. No kids, no grandkids. All right? All right. Yes, sir. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, my beautiful co-host, what you got for us today?
Oh, wow. Well, today, you know what? I know you're looking for me to be the one to start off, but boom, I want you to start off.
Why you want me to
I
start
do.
off?
I want you to
Okay.
start off because I kind of am a person I like to kind of flow.
Okay.
So, let's go ahead and let you start off the questions.
Okay, well, my first question is going to be for JT. I love calling him JT Money. JT Money. My first
Sir.
question is for you, my man. Now, is it your job to keep your woman happy, or is it her own job to keep herself happy? Whose job is it?
Ooh, great question, sir.
Hmm.
You like
I
that,
think it's a
right?
combination. Oh yeah, I think it's a combination. Honestly, of course, you want someone who's already happy with themselves, but I think it's a benefit to have someone like me in their life because I'm going to make sure they're extra happy. So yes,
Oh,
it's also my job as well.
She said,
Ooh.
ooh.
That is
I,
a good answer.
ooh.
Good
Yes.
answer.
Ooh.
Hey, if she's already not happy with herself, there's nothing you can do to change that. So
I agree.
regardless, because what you
Exactly.
do, say, or how you say it, she will never be happy. So
Exactly.
Okay. And Marcia, I would like to hit you with that same question. Is it your job to make a man happy, or is it his job to make himself happy?
Oh, he definitely has to work on keeping himself happy, but I wouldn't want to make his life miserable or make it harder on him. So I've got to contribute to that as well. But definitely it's internal first. He's got to work on himself. But I'm supposed to be a partner and be there to help rise him up, you know what I mean? And make sure he stays there too.
Okay. Okay. And last but not least, Miss Annalisa, you hit that. If something hit a spot, she said, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Well, you know, so I have experience with this. I don't know, I'm sure that everyone has come across this. We're at the age where, we've been around the block a couple of times. But if you're with somebody that isn't happy with themselves, there is nothing you can do to make that person happy. Not long term, not at all. So you have to first have that base of happiness within yourself. But I feel like as a partner, it's my job to facilitate that happiness, to make sure that you have what you need to have that
Woo!
level of happiness.
facilitate.
And
All right
I
then.
heard
that's
that.
what that's where I come in.
Love
That's
it.
where my job, what my job is, to make sure that you have what you need to get there. But is it my job to make you happy? No.
Wow.
You're gonna
You
be the
guys, I love you
facilitator.
guys. You know, hey, they just gotta come back, Coach. That's only one question. Look at that one question. Look, do you want to piggyback off of that at all,
Uh,
or we good with
no,
that? They
let
did
me tell
good, huh?
let me tell you, these are some stars. I
Okay.
totally listen. I totally agree. I totally agree. There's nothing you can do if the person isn't happy, and it's really
Hmm.
not your job to make them happy. But I love the way that Annalisa put that. You know, she wants to facilitate. But she's not responsible for like just keeping you happy when that should be the person that presents themselves to you.
Hmm.
That's right. That's right.
Woo! It would make our jobs way easier, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Right. You know, I really like this. Give him what he needs to get him right. That's ooh gosh, that's a helpmate for real. That I
it
love that.
is.
I
Hmm.
love that. I love
Awesome.
that. Okay, okay. Well, with that said, you want me to go ahead and shoot another one?
No, I'll go ahead and I'm going to ask this.
Okay.
What is more important, a sex connection or a mental connection? For
Mm,
you guys, and
mm,
let's start with Annalisa. What do you
mm.
think?
Oh, that's a big one for me. Okay. If you don't have a mental connection with me, I can't have a sexual connection with you. That's just it. One has to become, I mean, or come before the other. To me, can be very clinical. Anybody can get that act done and might be good at it. But if there's no mental connection there, that's all it is like a clinical act. It's like, honestly, you're using somebody else to masturbate with.
Oh,
That's if there's no mental connection, that is all you're doing.
that's
That's
right.
it.
That's right.
That's right.
Mm,
That's right. Let's hear from
mm.
JT on this because he's a male, and we know and look at I see you over there, JT.
I forgot my screen was on. I'm sorry. My
Because
apologies.
we know the answers for most women are going to be we want to be mentally connected, but for some men they don't need to be mentally connected. So I would love to hear from you, JT.
I believe both young ladies said this earlier. We're at that age, but when I was younger, I
Nico,
was
get out.
okay being someone's
Can you speak a little bit louder,
masturbation
JT?
tool. Yes, sure, definitely, sir. Can you hear me?
Thank
Am
you.
I
Yes,
on?
I can there, buddy.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, so when I was younger, I was okay being someone's masturbation tool when I was younger. Okay, but as an adult, and of course, age doesn't make someone an adult. But as I've gotten older, it does take a mental. Um, we have to be mentally aligned for the sex to be amazing. But so I'm way past that age to where I don't want to be someone's masturbation tool anymore. I want to be more than just that. Okay.
So glad to hear that. So
Yes,
glad to
yes,
hear.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It took some time now. It took some time. But I was okay. Being somebody too for a minute now. Okay. But now, as I've gotten older, yes, I want to be a lot more than just that. So
Cool. Marcia, what you got?
Oh, I'm
she froze
definitely,
now.
I need to be mentally stimulated. I cannot even go there with somebody if I don't have that mental connection to them. I don't want to. I don't have any desire to. So
Yeah.
definitely it needs to be the mental
Miko,
portion of
go
it,
out there.
or it's not going to happen.
Hmm. Yeah.
Right. And you
What you
guys,
think,
can
Big
everybody hear
Twist?
each other good?
Yeah.
Can
Mhm.
everybody can hear each other good?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, good. Yeah. Well, with that said, I mean, women are emotional. Like men, we
Yes.
can go have sex with whoever we want. We can hate you and still have sex with you.
Mm-hmm.
I
Women
disagree.
aren't like that. Y'all emotions are down
Hmm.
there. You got
Right.
to have some kind of connection. You know what I'm saying? And if you start having sex with someone, after a minute, you guys are going to get, you're
Hmm.
gonna like them a little bit if you guys are
Mm-hmm.
doing it more than once. There's gonna be
Yes.
some kind of spark, which for us, we're not emotional like that. Like
Yeah.
we can hump the hole in the wall and be done. Go to the next hole.
I disagree.
Man,
I
shut up,
disagree.
man. You
I
little
disagree.
simp.
I disagree.
You's a liar.
Hey, hey,
Okay.
I can speak for me. Um, I'm very different. There's no way that I'm just going to stick my love tool in any hole. That's just that's
Okay.
not
Any hole
happening
in
for
the
me.
wall. Okay. Yeah, it
That's
sound
just not
good.
happening. I mean, it does, but that's the truth, man. Because some women, I mean, come on, man, you got to put some respect on that thing, man. You can't just be sticking it anywhere now. You got
I
to put
love
some
that.
respect on it. Yeah.
Man, he be trying to get cool points. Look at
No,
Smooth
man.
I,
JT
Hey,
with your
no.
muscles
Hey,
all out and
I
shit.
love that.
man.
Look.
No.
JT is representing like not the average guy, right?
Thank you. You
JT
call
full of
me
shit.
Jazzy Cole. Okay.
Hey.
But
We love you,
even from a
JT.
physiological perspective, when a woman orgasms, we have a biological response. We release oxytocin, and that's the bonding hormone. You guys don't do that.
Right.
And there is a biological reason why we develop an emotional attachment to those we sleep with. And that's why.
But not only by, not only as far as that, like it's this whole spiritual thing that takes
Hmm.
place,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it
That's
just
what she
bonds
said,
us.
just in
Yeah.
doctor terms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Like spiritually, you're definitely gonna like it's that's it
Hmm.
for us. We'll kill you.
Hmm.
If
Yeah,
you,
oh,
if
yeah.
you take our stuff and leave
Huh?
and
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
They will try to kill you.
Yeah,
Oh,
When it's good.
Yes.
yeah.
She said when
absolutely.
it's
Yeah.
good.
And
You
when you
know,
know you good and you just wasted it,
right.
right?
Uh,
I'm not going to jail for mediocre now.
uh,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
They will try to kill
That's
you.
my girl.
They will try to kill you.
He's
Man.
still over there.
Okay, check this out. JT, got a question for you. Are you able to turn up your volume just a little bit?
Yes, I can.
Or if you can speak up a little bit louder for me?
Sure. I sure can, sir. Is that
There
better?
we go. There
Okay,
we
I'm gonna
go.
do
There
that
we
for you. I
go.
got you. I got you. Let's
That's what
do
I'm
it.
talking about. Okay, now, this question is for Queen Marcia. Now, does a man have, or how do you feel? Let's be honest. This is going to be a two-part question. No, I'm going to do it one part. How do you
Oh
feel
God.
when you meet a man and you like him and you find out he got like 3 or 4 kids? Be honest. How does that make you feel?
I guess it
Giving it
depends
some thought.
on the dynamics. How old are the children? If they're
Hmm.
younger and I'm looking at trying to get to know them,
Hmm.
well, I don't really want to get to know anybody unless I'm actually planning on being with that person. So if I'm doing that, do I want to take on those children when mine are almost grown and out of the house? Or are they older? Are they close to my age or my
We're gonna
kids'
say
age? You know what
10
I
and
mean? It's
under.
just a lot of dynamic.
Yeah, we're gonna just say 10 and under. Is that a deal breaker for you?
Okay. So no, it's not a deal breaker because I love children. It's not a deal breaker, but I'm gonna have to really love you if I'm about to start all over again.
Mm,
And you know what I mean?
Woo.
And then
mhm,
what is the relationship with the mother? You know, am I gonna have to deal with a bunch of
mhm.
drama dealing with children? Are the kids out of control? Are they, there's a lot that I would have to take into consideration, but it's definitely not a deal breaker. I love children.
Okay, Annalisa, how do you feel about that? Your kids are older,
Mhm.
so if you meet a guy and he has 3 kids that are under the age of 10, is that a deal
Woo!
breaker, my friend?
Woo.
Oh, okay. So, like she said, the age thing is definitely a factor because I'm done. I don't have to do that if I don't want to do that. And like Marcia said, is what is the dynamic between the mother or mothers? Is there three baby mamas, and are they
Oh,
crazy?
Woo. Woo.
What is the dynamic there? If I really have love for a person, the children aren't going to be a factor. That's I can accept a lot.
Right.
That's I got enough love to give. That's fine.
Yep.
But does that come with a price tag I'm not willing to pay as far as the dynamic with the relationship with the third parties? Because that, in my experience, can get messy.
Mhm.
So
okay.
if it's clean and
Mhm.
it's together, then yeah, no, I could do the kids thing. It's fine. If
Mm.
it's not, probably not. Too
That's
many
what's
too many
up.
variables.
And someone in our age group, it's like,
Mm.
damn, I
Mm.
want to do this shit all over again.
Right,
Mm.
right. It's
Like
a lot.
Woo.
Right.
it is a lot, and we a
Mhm.
little bit. We don't have that same energy we used to have when we were younger. I can't
No.
picture going to work and then coming home, babe. Can you take my son to basketball practice? I didn't work all damn day. Hell no. Where his mama at? Shit, like so. Yeah. How you feel about that, Coach Jazzy?
Woo.
Man, I definitely feel the same way. I've been married, though now for 22 years, so it's been a minute
Oh.
for me when it comes to that whole scene. But I cannot imagine. You guys, when I was dating, I had restrictions though. Like even in my early 20s, when I was dating, I was just like, man, if that guy had more than one kid, I was just so unwilling, so selfish, and did not want to have anything to do with a guy who had over like one child. Like
Mm.
for me, because I didn't have any, I'm like, listen, I'm coming with no baggage, so
Mhm.
I
Mm.
don't want yours, and I
Yeah.
I will, I'm gonna lend you a little grace. Okay, you had
Mhm.
one kid, whatever. I can get to know you, and then see if I want to get to know your kid, you know,
Mhm.
and go from there. So
Yeah.
no, like I just I think you cheat yourself, especially if it's a lot of drama. Like
Mhm.
Marcia was saying, you have 3 kids, and it could be by 3 different baby mamas. To
Right,
me,
Marcia. We
I
can't
don't
see
want
you.
to get to know you. I don't even want to get to know you. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Right, Marcia. Marcia, do you have any light on you?
Yes.
We can't see
I
your
can
pretty
see.
Yeah. Give
face.
me just one moment, and I'll fix
Okay,
it.
there we go. Now,
I'll
Mm.
turn the light on. One
there we
moment.
go.
One
Okay, you're
moment.
good. You're good.
It's
Now,
good.
yep, yep.
Mhm.
Now, JT, you're a man. Your dynamic is different. You're a man with no kids. In your 40s, you have a career,
Woo.
making over what? Let's just say making over 6 figures. Would you date a lady?
Wait, why you putting his business out there,
He
huh?
already put his
For
business out there
real.
on plenty of shows before,
Ah.
his credentials.
God.
so, so, with all that said, would you date a woman that had like 3 kids, 10 and younger, with you not having any kids?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Business
That's
out there.
That's gonna be rough, man.
Mm.
Honestly, I probably want to look twice at her. I'm gonna be honest with you. Regardless to how bad she is, how intelligent she is, how she presents herself. Reason being is because you're bringing six, seven personalities into this equation. I'm dealing with each child's father, and then I'm dealing with her personality. So, and then
Speak up,
by
cousin. Speak up, cousin.
it's going to be very difficult for me. Reason being is because she has three kids. Each one of those kids have a different personality. Each one of those kids' father has a different personality. You have to deal with each one of them, and then each one of them are going to try to be showing that they're a man because they're no longer with this young lady. So, nah, it's a no for me. I'm going to keep it moving.
Can
Okay.
I ask a question? If do
Of
you think you would
course.
look at it differently if you had children yourself? Because you have kind of a different dynamic. You haven't gone through
Hmm.
that yourself. But
Hmm.
if you had raised some kids of your own and you had maybe multiple baby mamas yourself and that was your background, do you feel like maybe your opinion would be different?
Well, for,
Maybe,
oh,
but
okay. Go.
uh, possibly. But me being who I am, I would have never gotten in that position to where I
Right,
had
right.
several different baby mamas. That's just not my lifestyle. I just wasn't raised like that. I'm not
Mhm.
saying anything negative about anyone that does have several different kids and different baby fathers and all that other stuff. That's just not the lifestyle I'm used to. So I would never be in that situation.
Never
Wow.
say never, Negro.
I got a
Never,
question too.
He's a
never,
never.
Look,
never.
JT is our
Never,
above average guy. Okay? Period.
never.
Right? Okay, you got something for us,
No, hold
Coach
up. I got a
Jazzy?
question too,
Or
if
you
I
want me
may.
to? Huh?
What? Okay.
I
What
said
was?
I have a question really quick off of that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to elaborate a little bit more on J to the T. So let's say you were single and you're at your employer, you met somebody over a period of time and you became extremely close with not knowing that this woman had children. But over, 6, 7 months, you guys eat all the time, you have all these dates, you guys have this amazing bond, and then it comes out and you guys click like no other. Would you dump that girl at that point?
No, she and I will still be friends, but I wouldn't take it no
He's
further.
holding his ground.
No, I mean because I'm just thinking about all these personalities I'm dealing with, and I know how men are. Men are going to feel like they have to prove something to me because because I'm where I'm at. But again, it takes time to get to where I'm at. So I'm not going to feel like that man has to prove something to me. Like I'm not the reason that you're no longer with this young lady. So why do you feel like you got something to prove to me? And then now he's gonna feel like, oh, I got to be around to take care of my kids. Oh, you did this to my man. Come on, I don't have time for it. Because
Yeah.
if you come at me sideways, it's gonna be a different discussion. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go back and forth with you like that. That's just not me.
And I just would like to
What
add
if the
as
father
a
wasn't?
coach that look, I just wouldn't advise you to be talking to somebody for 6 months and not knowing that type of
Yes,
situation.
ma'am. I agree
Mhm.
You know, like
completely.
that is really that would be bad dating. Absolutely
I agree.
bad
Very
dating.
bad.
I like to advise the women that I serve to make sure that those important questions like that you're kind of getting those answers up front so you'll know how you
Hmm.
might proceed. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Right.
Coach Jazzy.
Yes.
Coach. Say,
So you got something for us,
Yeah.
Coach Jazzy?
Yeah. I got a question about being single. What makes you happy? Because we were like, in a place where we were just talking about happiness, but what makes you happy as a single person?
Who is that question for?
The single people.
Boom. There you go.
Ah,
Okay.
Was that a dumb
Specifically,
question? Was that a
no,
dumb
it
question?
wasn't. I get it. You're looking for details. So let's go with Annalisa. Let's go.
okay. So that's an interesting question because I kind of at a point in my life where I have had to ask myself that question, what makes me happy?
Yeah.
Um, because I've been using the analogy of feeling like I'm a person, almost like a person that just got out of prison after 25 years. Um,
Oh.
because I had 5 kids very close together, and I had my first at 19. My youngest just turned 18. So for the first time in my life, I'm like, I have like freedom. I can make choices based upon what I want to do rather than what I have to do and what's important for me to do as a mother. And that's always been my priority. And I didn't really put a lot of thought into what made me happy because it wasn't, that wasn't part of the plan. And now I'm kind of at this point where I'm like, all right, well, now what? Now what makes Annalisa tick? And I'm kind of now just starting to answer that for myself. And I don't know the answer to that question fully, but I'm figuring it out, and it's kind of fun to figure it out, honestly. Um,
Right, right.
what I need though, as far as a partner in a relationship, to I need to have freedom, and maybe even the illusion of freedom.
Who said the
I
Oh.
always
illusion
right.
of freedom? Hey, that is a shirt. That is a song. Damn. Damn.
So
Shit.
I use the analogy of like I'm like a puppy, right? And so if you stick me on a leash and you try to tether me to the fence post or something, I'm gonna chew through it quickly and I'm gonna run off and you'll never see me again.
Mm.
But if you let me just kind of wander the yard, I'll never move away from that yard. I'm a very very loyal person, and I'm a creature of habit, so I ain't gonna venture too far. So I have to have the illusion that that gate is open and I could go if I want to. Um,
Oh.
and have the freedom to, do what I want to do if I want to do it. The funny thing is I'm probably never going to exercise that. I just need to know
Oh.
it's an
Mm,
option there. So that's
Oh.
kind of for me the most important thing is if I feel like I want to do something and it's going to make me happy, then I'm allowed to do that in no
Yeah.
matter what situation I'm in. Again, I may never exercise that, but it's just the knowing that it's there.
I
Okay.
mm,
love that. I love that. I
mm,
love your ass. I like that
mm,
girl.
Mm.
mm,
Okay. Okay.
Look,
mm,
she got us all like,
mm,
mm.
mm.
It's really interesting. So what
Yeah.
what makes you happy, JT?
Ooh, what makes me happy?
We're not single.
I love simplicity. It's just the
Oh,
simple
that's
things in
good.
life. Yeah, let's travel the world together. Let's sit down at the table and talk about what it is we want to do with life, just in general. It's not about. I'm far from materialistic, so I don't want to talk about that purse or them shoes. If that's the if that's the topic of our discussion, I no longer want to talk to you because
Hmm.
you don't have substance about you. So that's what makes me happy. It's just the
Hmm.
small things. That's all it takes. Little small
Yeah.
things.
It sounds like you answered it in a way as if you're with a person. Like, but what, as individuals, as single people, what is it without thinking about others in being in relationships with people? What makes you, as just a person, as an individual, happy? Like, what makes me happy is peace, right? And sometimes I have to close my eyes to really dig in and get away from the noise, the things that I know that makes me happy, right? But like me, like myself, what really makes me happy? I love peace. And I love loving people. Like I love how the love that I push out. I love being that person. I love being a person that speaks to people. You know, I love being caring. If I see a need when I'm on the street and I see a need, I love that. I love being able to give, like right then, like being a giver, like those things as an individual. Like it just makes me happy to have these sort of attributes about me. like, and who I am. And some of the things that I even love to do, I love singing. I love listening to music. Just turn the music on.
Mm.
Man, ain't nobody else in the room.
There
Nobody
you
have to
go.
be in the room. Let's dig
Mm.
deep. Come on, Marcia.
Mm.
What makes you happy?
Come
Like
on,
you.
Marcia.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm really, really, really trying to figure that out right now because this is so new to me. I've always been with somebody and I've always lived for my children. I had my first one at 15. So
Ooh.
for me, I don't know what it's like to not to for my really know what makes me happy. I thought, being a mom and a wife, or being a mom and a significant other was what made me happy. Um, but what I'm enjoying right now is all of the chaos um, that I'm coming from. I no longer have it. And that, like, as you were speaking about the
Peace.
peace,
Yeah.
I live for that.
Yeah.
That that waking up, and I don't wake up angry anymore, and I don't walk around the house in a bad mood anymore. And my home is a very happy place, and to do everything the way I want to do it. The simple things that maybe people might take for granted is decorating a room, or
Yeah.
how I want my house to look, the
Yeah.
furniture, where I want to place it. Those things mean a lot to me. Being able
Yeah.
to make those decisions without somebody else telling me what I need to do or how I need to do it. Those little things, small steps of taking control of my life and the things around me to make my environment more
Mm.
pleasing for me.
Yeah.
Doing
That's
whatever I
that.
want when I want, within reason. Being able to raise my children the way I want to raise them without any interjections, or, those things make me very happy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, for myself, as to, I haven't found who I am. I don't know who I am right now. I'm lost.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
gonna find it. You
But
gonna find
no.
it. Wow.
It's so good because we're always in like some sort of place where we should be moving from A to B, some kind of
Mm-hmm.
way, always becoming better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Always becoming, like, you sound like you're transitioning, like both of you all actually
Mm-hmm.
sound like you're kind of transitioning. Okay, the grown kids are gone, or life is different for me now, and now I'm finding out what I like to do, or what I like about me even, or
Mm-hmm.
what truly makes me happy, and I just think as long as you're moving from A to B, whoo, you are in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. I
All
like
right.
that. Y'all got all mushy and shit on me.
Yeah.
I
We
like
got we
that.
gotta
I
add
like
mush.
that. I
We
like
gotta add
that.
mush.
Okay. Okay. Well, look, I'm gonna change up the dynamic here a little bit.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Who do I want to pick? Uh, Marcia.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah, Marcia. And then after Marcia, Annalisa, I want you to answer the same question. Okay. Now, do you guys? Let's see. How can I put? Do you date outside your race? Do you date other ethnicities, or like how is that, Marcia?
You, I prefer to date out of my race. Um, I don't really specifically have any certain one. I just, my preference is a tan skin color. I don't care where from. That's what I'm attracted to, is, my
Right,
skin
right.
tone or
Like
darker.
so,
So
so it's not a oh I'm curious type thing. It's just your attraction.
correct. If you were to line up a bunch of people in front of me, I'm going to go to what I'm physically attracted to. And that's what I'm physically attracted to.
That's right.
I
That's
like
right.
the darker features. I like brown eyes. I like green eyes. I like darker hair. I can't explain it. It's just what I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
Right, right. That's your
I
preference.
love
Okay.
different cultures. I love learning about different cultures. Um, that's very intriguing to me. Whenever I hear
Right.
an accent of any kind, I'm intrigued by it. I want to know more about where you're from and what makes you who you are. I like different in me.
Right. Okay, okay. Annalisa, where you at, sis? You hiding.
She probably had to
What,
change locations like me.
it knocked you off? Does it say um it says backstage? Okay, let me pull you up, sis. Let's see. That was well said, Marcia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very well said.
Thank you.
Okay, let me see.
Well, while you're working on
Okay.
that, can I do a
Yes, please,
follow
while
up?
I'm working on that to get her
Yeah,
out of
because
backstage.
I find it interesting. Like sometimes, I know in our culture, um, if we feel as though a African American man will only, when you hear the word, I'm only going to date, and it's ethnicities outside of your own, then it kind of move into the question of, wow, why not? Why not your own? Or I heard you say that it's just you like what you like, and it's not curiosity. I think Big Twist says so. It's not curiosity. It's just that, hey, I'm just attracted to a more darker skin, more tan skin than my own. So, do you feel
Correct.
at all like, could that be something internally that maybe you've somehow adopted, maybe something happening subconsciously where because your father would be a good example, or always our first examples. So do you think that that has anything to do with it? Bad, good relationship with him or not?
Okay, so
Why
let
not
me
your
just
own?
also
Why
say
not your
this.
own?
I'm happy. So my first two children are from a white man. I spent 9 years with him. I have a very crazy history, but from 11 to 20, this was my person. And it was bad. It was really bad.
Okay.
As I started to grow older in my teenage, 16, 17, I started to grow away from him. I had nothing in common with him. We listened to different kinds of music. I liked different things. There was just nothing there.
Wow.
I was intrigued by other people. So why not? And you asked about my father really quick. Let me just step on that for a second here. My father was very racist growing up.
Okay.
Um, and somewhere in his mid years, he changed and became a very loving person of everyone. I
Oh,
don't know. So in my early years, I was raised that way. So I know maybe subconsciously there was a little defiance, maybe growing up in there, but I was raised in Oregon. And in Oregon, there was a lot of just me or Hispanic.
Mm-mm.
So I wasn't around any other people until I moved to California when I was 20. So we're talking 26 years ago. And so when I got down here, I already knew at a younger age that I didn't have anything in common with the people that were around me. I was raised around a lot of drug addicts, quality Caucasian people. And it just gave
She
me a
said
very
low
bad
quality
for them.
Caucasian
I
She
just,
people.
did.
That's some new
I'm just
shit.
saying.
What the fuck?
I'm just
hey,
Oh shit!
hey, she's stating the
I've met
truth.
are some
Is
That
that the
shit is
politically
funny.
and
correct
I've
term for
met some
trailer trash?
Caucasian men that I thought were yes. I've met some Caucasian Caucasian men over the years that I've been attracted to, but oddly enough, they had darker skin.
Oh,
They were, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
Right.
I am just literally attracted.
yeah.
Their personalities of a Caucasian man, I mesh with.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I just don't.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't find it
Don't
attractive.
like. I don't. I can't. No.
Yeah.
Got you. Got you.
Gotcha.
Well
I
said. Well
try.
said. Annalisa, we're hitting you with that same question. Do
Okay,
you
my
date
answer is
outside your
definitely
race?
a
Huh?
little bit different. Yeah, a little bit different. So, interestingly enough, I've never dated anyone that I guess within my race. I come from a very like multicultural background, so
Okay.
Right.
kind of what you see is maybe not what you get. You know, there's a lot going on in my genetic makeup, so there's a
Your
lot,
DNA.
a
gene
lot of
pool. Right.
variations.
Right.
But as far as my physicality, I look like a little white girl, whatever. Um, I have never really dated a white guy. I mean, unless you want to count like when I was 15, that little, high school, whatever, nothing long lasting and serious, nothing as an adult. Um, Having said that, kind of in the same way where, guys can say, "Oh, I'm an ass man," or,
Yeah.
I want this physicality. I knew at 3, 4 years old what I was physically attracted to.
Wow.
And that just happens to be black guys. It is what it is. And
Yeah.
I cannot tell reason. I have been asked that question so many times within my life. Like I made a conscious choice.
Yeah.
Like it was like I, decided one day. You know what I mean? And it was never that. It's
Yeah.
just ingrained, and I've always said it's no different than somebody growing up knowing that they like somebody of the same sex, or
Hmm.
that's, you're either straight or you're gay. You just know it. You just, it is
Right.
what it is, and you don't have a reason. It's just how your
It's
brain
just
works.
now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Right. And
what?
so ironically though, I've a lot of people say, "Well, would you be open to dating someone else?" And I've always said, "Yeah, absolutely. I would be." In the right situation, if I met somebody and connected with them, I wouldn't rule them out just because they didn't look the way that I wanted, maybe, my ideal person to look or
Hmm.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's just that I've never come across that in life. Hey, if Brad Pitt walked in the door, I'd be like, "Oh, hey, that's white boy sexy. I like that." But I've never seen one in
Right.
real life that I
Hmm.
like.
Man.
Right. Right.
I don't think they exist in the wild. It's also on TV. I don't know.
Uh,
But for me, it was never a conscious choice. It is what it is. And the funny thing is, I always said I didn't know if I had a neon sign on my head or what that announced to the world who I am attracted to. But historically, I have not had a lot of other men from other cultures even try to hit on me or
wow.
approach me in that way. It's almost like they just know. I don't know.
Same.
I have no
Yeah.
idea why that
Right.
is,
Right.
Hmm.
but
Yep.
I tend to attract those that I'm attracted to. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
with that being said, do you how like what is the energy that you get from your family, or what does your family say about that, or the energy you get from people when you're with your significant other and you're out there? Like, do you get a lot of flack from black women?
I
Like,
have I've experienced it from both angles. Honestly, ironically, the father's family was were white. They're from the South, and unfortunately, coming from a background, the family members that didn't pass stayed in the South, and the ones that did moved up north and kind of cut themselves off from their own background and developed a self-hatred. And so growing up, I had no idea really even what our background was when I was a little kid, and I didn't find out until I was like a teenager. Um, but they didn't accept me, and which is the ironic thing. They didn't accept me. And so I was kind of shunned by the age of 15, 16 years old. And it wasn't until a couple years later that I went, "Oh, well, that's funny." You know what I mean? And it was an older aunt came to me and said, "Look, you have to understand that it was bad enough to like our culture is we were Scots Irish, Black, and Cherokee Indian, and they said it was bad enough to be in the South and be Indian. It was a lot worse to be Black. Those
Yeah.
of us that could pass did, and the ones that didn't kind of got pushed to the
Yeah.
wayside, and the ones that moved on developed a self-hatred almost. They weren't accepting of themselves,
Right.
and it's almost like people that are gay that are homophobic
Mm-hmm.
or appear to be homophobic. And it was kind of like that. So I kind of let that part of my family go, and to this day, I don't have a lot of contact with them. I've experienced a lot of flack from some Black women, but usually only if they don't know me. And it's kind of like that first glance. You look at me, you make a judgment,
Yeah.
Right.
and but usually if you have a conversation with me, people are like, "Oh no, you are cool."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
I get
Yeah. Yeah.
I've gotten
Yeah.
Mm.
a lot of that,
Yeah.
And
and I've experienced, and I get it. I understand it from both aspects. People judge things from where they're at. I get
Mm-hmm.
that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's okay. I don't expect anybody to accept me and what my decisions are. People got to worry about their own stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I'm not worried about what anybody thinks about it. As long as I'm happy, the person I'm with is happy.
that's
It's
right.
really nobody
That's
else's
it.
business.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Marcia, same question to you. Do you get a lot of like? Do same question to you? Do you get a lot of bad energy from other people when they see you out in public, or And how did your? Well, we kind of already know it's your family because you said your dad, but when you're out in public with like how you looked and you got white kids, you got mixed kids, you got this man. Like, do you get bad energy from people?
Yeah,
Huh?
I do. I get asked if I'm babysitting. I get
Oh,
I get asked if
Ooh.
I'm babysitting. I get so for me when I'm out in public, I don't think about these kind of things until it's
Yeah.
Right.
brought to me. It's not something I don't walk into a place and say, "Oh, I'm the only Asian person here." I never think like that. So I don't realize it until it's brought to me, and I do get over the years, I have received a lot of issues from women who seem to have a problem with me being with their king, is
Mm.
what I've heard multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Mm-hmm.
That's
like,
right.
okay, but you don't know me. You don't know anything about me to be judging anything on me. Um, my family, uh, also, from an older Asian people,
Right.
like when I go back up to Oregon, I do get a lot of looks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it seems to be an issue. That's why I don't go there anymore. I stay away from places that are
Mm-hmm.
simple-minded
We
like
want to
that.
see your beautiful face, Marcia.
And
We want to see
any
your
family
face. You in the dark,
members that
girlfriend.
ever had an issue with it, I no longer own the family to me. I just
No, you
don't
got to turn the
tolerate
light
it.
on. We want to see it.
I'm not going to put up with
I feel like I'm
mindedness at
talking to a
all.
silhouette.
I can see her.
You
Yeah, I can see it
can?
You
too.
can't see it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
I
see
can
it.
see her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want the light on her.
Let me see what I can
Okay.
do. I have my
You want the
lights on.
you want a total.
You want to see a bright, shining
Yeah, he
Oh,
bright.
want
my
to
light
see
is
that bright
on.
light.
See?
Uh-huh. You want to see it
Yeah.
shining
Bright
The
bright.
light,
light
bright
in
light.
her face.
Right.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Now with that, look, with that, I'm sorry for interrupting. You can go ahead, or was you done?
let me see if I can get more light on here. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do. I mean, yeah, really. I was just stating that I just don't really have time for any of that simple-mindedness. I don't. Whether you're family
That's
or
what's
whatever,
up.
if you
Now,
can't
Coach Jazzy,
doing, then kick rocks.
very
I
well
don't. I
answered.
just
I
don't.
like that. I
I love
like
and
that.
get on that same
Coach
bandwagon. I don't want
Jazzy,
you around me.
I
Yeah.
have a question for you.
Okay.
This isn't for you,
Right.
like pointing to you, but this is
Okay.
just a question that I would like to ask a sister, uh, a so-called black sister, because y'all my sisters too. Now, Why is it when a black man is seen with the white girl, sisters be like, "Oh man, that don't," but when a sister goes outside of her race and gets a white man, they're like, "Oh girl, you go do that. You go, girl. You
Mm,
go. Tell me how it is." They're
mm,
excited about that. Can you
mm.
please explain why that happens in our community? And I'm pretty sure they would like to know too.
That's a
Right.
great question. Great
And
question.
I think that is such a great question. And
It
the question, it comes from our culture, right? And it just comes from a lot of brokenness in the home, and it's a lot of women who men have walked away from marriages, or just walked away because they didn't want to be a father. And so you have a lot of that, and I would say it's just the majority of that have happened to a lot, to many black women. And I think that that's just created, that place of hurt. It just comes from hurt and abandonment and rejection. Abandonment, rejection, don't quite understand, um, how how um, how this man, that we feel like should be connected to us, is don't want to be connected to us. And I think for the most part, black women have been loyal and faithful to the idea of dating within their own race. And I think they for a long time just have never given up, still want to be dated, by black men. And I think we've settled almost at a place where now we understand, wow, this thing might not ever get back to normal. And because we understand that it's been a long time of being loyal and faithful, not wanting to date outside of our race, now that you now start to see black women who are dating outside of their race, it's like, yeah, girl, it's about time, because you were staying faithful, to a man who don't even want you anymore. There is a serious issue within our community. There's a lot of black hate right now going on between the black man and the black woman. And I listen to it. I'm in those rooms. I'm on those platforms. I listen to these lives. It is absolutely horrible. It's more hatred being spit out than there is love. And so that's, to me, I call it an epidemic. So when our sisters are now saying, you know what, they don't want me, I'm going to start to look, we're all like, yes, it's about time. Because you can find love outside of your race.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to answer that.
JT Money.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for answering that. You answered so nicely, so well,
Mm.
so well. Let me do like Trump. You did so good. You did real good.
Wait, who is that, Trump?
Yeah,
He
that was
was that was
Trump.
his invitation to Trump.
Don't be
Thank you.
talking about Trump.
Thank you.
Some of us like him.
Grab her by the hair. Hey, JT Money.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you can you piggyback off of that a little bit?
Um, honestly, it yeah. I mean, I guess I am.
Speak up,
I
JT.
guess I'm kind of biased in a sense because you got to think about someone's upbringing. I grew up in Miami, so Miami is truly a melting pot. So I've dated some of everything. So I can't really. I don't understand why people get upset with it because we're all just human beings, regardless to what color skin you are. I mean, you're just another human being. So I don't understand why people get upset about it. I've run into that with sisters as well, with a light skinned woman on my shoulders. And women or black women will look at us sideways, and because I've gotten such a response, I would turn around and go kiss the young lady just to see how upset they would get at me for doing just that. But so I can't. I mean, I don't really understand why people get upset about stuff like that. I don't get it. So people are just people.
Right, 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 right. Well,
I wanted to say something to respond to Jazzy.
okay.
What you said about like your perspective of like, okay, maybe our men don't want us, so we'll go outside and get that. Like,
Mm,
I have 4 daughters that are all dating ages, and that are black women, and it's funny for me to see. Maybe funny is not the right word. Interesting for me to see their experiences dating, because they all date primarily black men. And recently, one of my daughters came and said, she was talking to a guy who was thinking like Arabic or something, and I asked her about the why, and she said, "Mom, because these black men out here don't want black women. Like they're all into these white girls and these Asian girls and these."
Yeah,
mm.
And to hear that
Wow.
coming from my children
yeah,
Wow.
it gives me a totally different perspective. Because my kids are dealing
Wow.
with these issues as well,
yeah,
and so it's like it puts my perspective somewhere kind of different than maybe it otherwise would be, because I'm seeing this situation through their eyes now
yeah,
and what they
yeah,
are experiencing. So
yeah.
kind
Wow.
of what you said.
Yeah, and I have a lot of single friends, and when I tell you what they're experiencing, it's sad.
Mm.
It's really really sad, but and they don't. Here's the thing. They really prefer not to. Like they really love like the black culture, the black man. I mean, look, he's a masterpiece. I mean,
Mhm.
black men are special, and I think that's why they're so attacked in a lot
Jealous,
of different
Coach
ways, but
Jealous.
that's another topic. But they really want to date inside, but there's an issue. And so I don't think anybody should be waiting and waiting for this possibility,
Mhm.
and just date whoever wants to date you,
Yeah.
and
I know that's right.
I'm happy.
Love is where you find it.
Yeah, it's where you find it, and I'm happy for any woman who finds love outside. It's
Right.
okay if it's you're inside or outside of your own ethnicity. Now, here's where I really have the only issue I would have is when people just say, like, if I'm black and I say I'm not gonna date black, that's where
Mm,
I would have
Yeah.
an issue
I agree.
because
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's otherwise it's not a
Yeah.
big deal to me at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And a lot of people will say, like, well, I'm not dating black women because they aggressive and they're loud in this. Well,
Mm.
in other races, I know Asian women that are loud and aggressive. I
Mm.
know white women that are loud and aggressive. But, like, men just don't like that male masculine energy. We want
Yeah,
a
Yeah.
feminine woman.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Now, a lot of women in our community are like that. And the way that they're raised, they're like that, but they're not all like that. I
yeah,
see that in every race. And yeah, doesn't
Mhm.
matter who you happy with, you attracted with, do it. Because it is hard to find someone to go through this life with.
yes,
It is very
Mhm.
hard.
yes,
Yes,
And if you
sir.
can find someone that you can get along with at least 70, 85%, then
Yeah.
go and do your thing.
yes,
Mhm.
Be happy. Be
yes,
happy.
Yeah.
That's it. Be happy.
yeah. Love
You
has
know.
no color.
Okay, okay. And check this out now. I know we had some difficulties in the beginning. Is there anything you guys would like to say further?
Hmm.
Because now remember, we can always save this for another time and get into some
Of
more stuff.
course.
Because I need you guys back, Marcia,
Yeah,
Annalise. Can y'all come back? I want
Oh
y'all
yeah.
to be part of the, family tree.
Happy to be here.
yeah.
Yes.
Share my fuckery.
Well, hey, is there anything else that you want to talk? Do you have any more questions? If not, we're going to get into something.
All right.
Not I. I don't have any other questions. But I'm
Okay.
thankful for Annalisa and Marcia, and
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
both of them answering those questions. Some of those questions could be kind of, challenging. So I'm really thankful that they were, willing to be a part of this.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. We welcome you guys to
man.
come back. Let's talk some shit next time, though.
All right, let's do
No,
that.
Oh,
I don't even want no questions. We just gonna talk the talk.
All right. Well, we got our toes wet. Next time we'll talk some shit.
Yeah,
no.
we gonna get
Well,
into it
cousin
next time.
knows I'm not talking the S word.
Oh,
We love you, Coach Jazzy. We
I'll
love
talk some
you.
for you.
Look, there you go. There you go.
Okay, yes.
I'll make up for the shit she's not talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I'm just
hey, and
here
she
to
will.
shed a
She
little
talked that
light.
shit with the best of them.
Light. Light,
Well,
love, and laughter.
that's right. That's right. Okay, guys, we are going to get into the big Twizz game,
Oh,
not
Mm,
show. I keep saying show. We're
okay.
going to get into the big Twizz game. Are
Okay.
y'all ready to play?
Let's go.
sure.
JT Money, where your ass at? He always leaving somewhere. Boy, put your face on the screen.
He's busy.
Gosh. Okay, look.
It's
We about
almost
to play
7
this game.
p.m. here in Chicago.
Huh?
Ooh.
It's almost 7 p.m. here in Chicago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, it's Sunday. We gonna take it down with a good little game. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Okay. Annalisa,
Yes.
Yes.
New Edition or Tony?
Ooh. I like Tony, actually.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. My
Okay.
favorite song is It Feels Good by Tony.
Feels good. I
Yeah.
That
knew
is the
you was
song
saying
that
some
if I
shit
am in a
like that.
bad
Look.
mood and I listen to that song, it puts a smile on my face.
Okay, that's what's up. That's Tony. Marcia, New Edition or Tony?
It,
New Edition.
new edition.
Okay.
New edition.
Okay.
New edition.
Jazzy.
Tony.
Ton.
Yes.
Yes. Did you call me?
Ah.
Okay. Well, JT Money, he didn't win somewhere. Okay. Let me go on. Let's say Marcia, BBD, Bell Biv DeVoe, or Guy.
Mm.
Yes.
Marcia.
Bell Biv DeVoe.
Ooh. Coach Jazzy.
Can you hear me?
Guy.
Guy. Yep.
I said.
Yep, I heard you, so I went straight to her. Yep. Bell Biv DeVoe, huh?
Yeah.
Bobby, Ricky, Mike, or whoever. Shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Annalisa.
You mean?
I'm going with Guy.
Yes. That's my girl.
Going with Guy.
Yes. Miss Coach, Miss Cole Jazzy. All
Let's go.
backwards.
Let's
That's
go.
right.
Let's go.
Uh-huh. Let me see. Jodeci or Mint Condition?
No.
Whoa.
She said, whoa.
Wait, Jodeci or mint condition? Oh,
Yes.
I'm gonna go with. Oh, I love Jodeci. I think I'm gonna give it to him. I want to say mint condition. I really
Yes.
want to say mint condition. Oh my goodness.
You
You
know,
know what?
Jodeci had them hits. Jodeci had
Jodeci.
them hits, though.
But I really love mint condition. But I'll give. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Jodeci this time because
Okay,
did you hear
Jodeci.
about his brother just had a stroke?
No, which one?
JoJo.
JoJo is the skinny one, right?
No,
KC is
KC.
the. Oh, JoJo is the bigger one.
Yeah,
That's right. Oh,
yeah.
wow. No, I didn't hear that.
I'll give it to them.
Okay. Annalisa. Annalisa.
That is a
Annalisa.
horrible decision because
I know.
I
I seen
am.
your face. You was
It
like,
is
oh
bad.
shit.
That's
Yeah.
You
painful.
reminded me. Hey, Annalisa. You reminded me of on Do the Right Thing when he's like, when after he stepped on his Jordan, he was like, "Where you live?" And he said, "I'm from Brooklyn." They said, "Oh." Like that's the kind of energy you gave off.
That's because
That's
okay,
tough.
mint condition, like their musicality, like they're different. They're
Yeah.
very unique. There's not another mint condition out there, and so for that reason, I got to give it to them. But Jodeci has got that '90s baby making music
Yeah.
that brings back certain memories, and
Yeah.
it's hard. It's tough. I mean, if I had to choose one to listen to, I'd probably have to say Jodeci, but that is a very tough
It
decision that I do
is.
not say lightly.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Marcia, who you got? Who you got? Jodeci or Mean Condition?
Oh, it's definitely Jodeci. Come and Talk to Me is one of my favorite songs.
Come and talk to me. I really want to. Yeah, that was the bomb. That was the bomb. You know
Come.
that's a hard one. I'm gonna go with Mean Condition because that's my favorite band.
Yeah,
So
Mm.
yeah. Okay. Marcia.
damn.
Ursher? Is that how you say it? Ursher? Or Genuine?
Easy.
Easy? Or Genuine? What'd you
Oh
say?
my god. Okay, Genuine, hands down. Genuine,
Genuine?
Genuine.
Okay. Annalisa.
Oh yeah.
You know,
The biggest crush on him.
okay,
Huh?
I'm not a huge fan of Usher or Genuine. So,
But which one? You gotta pick one.
Genuine.
Okay. I thought
Ge-
she was
uh,
gonna go with the dark skin. The darker skin.
Usually I would. But in this case, I'm gonna go with Genuine.
All right, Coach Jazzy.
Usher.
Ursher. Girl. Okay. We are going to go with Coach Jazzy. Color Me Bad or So For Real? Or So to Soul, my bad.
Wait, did you tell us who you were going with?
Who, me?
Yeah, Usher or
Yeah, you didn't say.
Genuine.
I'm going with Genuine.
Okay, you going with Genuine.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. And what
Uh,
about you? What about you? Color Me Bad or Soul to Soul? Keep
I think
on moving. And you know who Color Me Bad is.
Mm.
what color? Wait, let
You
me.
know,
I wanna
sex you up.
sex you up.
I know.
Ooh, ooh. And Mia Moore.
So I guess soul to soul.
Okay, okay. Annalisa. Color Me
That
Bad or
that's
Soul to Soul?
that's another tough one because sex you up.
That
That's
shit was
classic.
hard.
Yes,
When
but
Nino Brown came out, New Jack City, and
yes,
that boy, that
yes,
white boy was hitting that shit.
yes. But if I had to choose, I'm gonna have to go soul to soul.
Yep, yep. Marcia, Color Me Bad or Soul to
It's gonna
Soul?
be Color Me Bad. Yeah.
Right. Okay,
No, Color Me Bad.
okay. Annalisa, Silk or Blackstreet?
Silk,
Ooh, huh?
silk, silk,
You said that shit
silk,
quick.
silk. Didn't have to think about it. That's why.
That's all I wanna do. Oh, that's my shit.
Yes,
Coach
but
Jazzy, huh?
oh, and I was gonna say I was gonna think about like Blackstreet. I feel like if you're in the club, it's cool, but silk, silk is silk.
That's some baby making. We don't want no more babies. I
Right,
don't know if we gonna put on some silk.
right.
Shit. What you got? What you got, Coach Jazzy?
Blackstreet.
Blackstreet? Why? Cause Chicago.
My,
Dave Hollister.
my yeah, and I used to sing in the choir with him when I was
Whoa, with
real
Dave.
young.
So
I was
cool.
I was 15 years old. We went to the same church.
I heard that.
That's
Look. I
cool.
heard that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Marcia.
Background.
Background.
Blackstreet.
Blackstreet. Okay. Okay, okay. So, Marcia, 112 or
Yes.
shy?
112.
Annalisa.
Shy.
Yes, I say shy. Coach Jazz.
Shy.
Yep, yep. Okay, okay, okay. Now, all y'all better say the right thing. Okay? Y'all gonna piss me off if y'all say the wrong thing. This ain't even, I shouldn't even put these two together, but I'm gonna just say it anyway. SWV or TLC?
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, what y'all got to say? Go ahead, whoever, y'all just say it.
SWV.
SWV.
Marcia?
SWV.
Okay, I knew it. I knew y'all got it right.
SWV.
SWV. They got the cuts for days,
Yeah.
like for days.
They're
I
apples
want
and
to tell
oranges
you
though.
guys a story
Okay.
about SWV. I went to After Seven, Jodeci, SWV, someone else, I forget. Go to a concert. I'm with the girl I just met that like I'm taking serious. Like I like her. SWV come on. I'm singing every word and I'm like the only one standing up. And I'm not that far from the stage. And I'm singing with Coco. She comes up to the stage. Some dude tried to talk. She's like, She's like, you over there. Everybody turns around and looks at me. My girl looks at me. She's like, go. I'm like,
What?
I froze. I'm like, nope, I ain't going. I ain't going. And then plus, I didn't want to disrespect her. But she's
Right.
like, go, go. I'm like, I froze. And I think about that shit all the time because I like SWV. I love them. And I
Man.
Oh.
always think about that. Coco
Yeah.
wanted me to come up there,
Oh.
Ah,
and I didn't just because of
You missed
her.
your moment.
I know. Mom spaghetti. Eminem talking,
Oh.
throwing up on the shirt, all nervous. Man, I
Nerves
didn't
are a
go.
bitch.
I will always kick
Mm.
myself in the ass for that shit.
you missed
Okay,
your
Oh.
opportunity.
I did. I felt stupid too. Everybody looking like, nigga, what is you doing?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
Huh?
Marcia.
Yes.
Escape or H Town? Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a hard one. Or it could be easy.
Escape or what? I didn't hear it. It glitched.
Escape or H Town?
I didn't hear the song.
Escape
Oh,
or H Town? You
escape.
got me spitting on my computer and shit.
That was a hard one.
Did you hear me that time? Marcia. Oh, you
Answered you.
did?
I
Who
said
did you
escape.
answer?
Escape.
Escape? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Coach Jazzy.
Um,
Escape or H Town?
I think I'm gonna go with wait. Remind me of some escape songs. Let me see.
Who can I run to?
Hmm. Kicking it.
Just
Isn't it called
kick
that?
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
that's Candy
kick
in them.
it.
And
Hmm.
Tiny. Candy,
Yeah.
Tiny,
Hmm.
and the sisters.
Hmm.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with H Town. I didn't like them that much.
They was the bomb.
I didn't like them.
Oh, she said I did not like them. Annalisa, which one you like?
Okay. I love Escape. I really, 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 really do. I love Escape. But if I had to choose, I have to go with H Town.
Damn, I don't know. That's really hard for me because I love Escape. They had
Mm.
songs. Um,
And they were unique at the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go with H Town. Ooh, that's real hard. I'm gonna go with H
Mm.
Town. Okay. Now, and Lisa.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow. Next or Jagged Edge?
Jagged Edge.
Marcia. Next or Jagged Edge?
I don't know these groups.
Next.
Ooh. Okay. All right, Coach Jazzy. Next or Jagged Edge?
I just asked my husband because I was like, I don't remember these songs.
Hey, what's up, cousin Ron?
What you say, babe? Next.
Next. Jagged Edge, man, that's a real hard one. I'm gonna go with next because I like the singers when they ghetto a little bit. So I really like next. Jagged Edge was dope, but I'm gonna go with next. Okay, now Coach Jazzy, I'm gonna say two people that you know. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Is
Look,
it
you
Prince and
my age
Michael?
and you acting like an old lady,
Prince and Michael?
huh?
Is it Prince and Michael?
Nope. It is After Seven or Troop. Which one?
After Seven or True?
Ooh, look at Annalisa.
Why are
After
you doing
Seven
this
or
in the
Troop?
first place? I
After Seven
guess.
or Troop?
What's their songs? What's
No,
their
you
popular
didn't. No,
song?
you didn't. Who?
Wait,
Which? Who you talking about?
After Seven or True?
Okay. Okay, look. Ready or not, he's yours. I'll give you everything. Come on.
Oh,
So, give you my heart, my love, my
okay.
soul.
What's the okay? Let's go with that.
Okay, Troop is um
True.
every now and then or I can't wait to
Oh,
get to school each day.
okay. I'm going with that. True.
Okay. Oh Lord, and you a singer, girl. What's wrong with you? Ron, cousin Ron, come help your wife.
No, I had a period of time where I stopped listening to R&B.
Right.
So there is a missing time span
There's a
that I
gap.
was not. Yeah, there was a gap.
Right.
And so
Okay.
I wasn't listening to it. So sometimes like I am familiar with the song, but yeah. I'm gonna go with who was it, True?
Troop or After Seven?
The one that was the other song.
Yeah, we got you. We good.
Okay, you got me.
I think it was Troop. I think.
Okay.
Annalisa.
That's another tough one.
Yeah, it
I'd
is,
say
ain't it?
I'm more familiar with After Seven's music,
Yeah, me too.
but
Oh,
I
I'm
do really
familiar.
like Troop, so it's really tough to say that. But I mean, I guess I'll say After Seven just because I know more of their music. I mean, because Troop is the only one I can really think of is the song you were just
Yeah,
saying. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with After Seven.
Yeah.
Marcia.
I'm not familiar with Troop, so I have to go with After Seven.
Okay. Um. Ooh. Um. Cyndi Lauper or Madonna? Now, y'all know them. Cyndi Lauper or Madonna? Go ahead, somebody, anybody.
Madonna.
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 Madonna, really?
Yeah. I love Cindy though. I really like Cindy's music.
Right.
But
Um.
I'm gonna go with Madonna. I think she was more popular or something.
A little
Right.
bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Ruffins or Public Announcement? Ruffins. Okay. Public
I don't
Announcement.
remember them. I know I've heard them, but I don't remember their music.
A Public Announcement. They used to be with R. Kelly.
Same.
I remember them,
Yippee
but I don't
yi yo,
remember
yippee
Ruffin.
yi yay, let me work your body, baby. They used to be. It used to be R. Kelly in Public Announcement, but
Uh-huh.
it's all good. And then Ruffins, y'all probably know.
What in
I'm
the
try-
world? Look, let's
Okay.
skip this one. I don't think we into them.
I think I'm gonna have to take a pass on that one because I have no frame of reference.
Right. That's not gonna
Okay.
work.
Okay. Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Anybody? Anybody else?
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Now, dang, I can't say what I want to say because I don't want to get in trouble because I think I like Beyonce music, not her recent stuff. but I think I like her better.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And I got one more question for y'all. Well, wait a minute, Marcia, did you, Beyonce, or Rihanna?
Oh, it's Rihanna all
Okay.
day.
Next time next time I'm gonna mix it up with movies and stuff. So I hope you guys are movie buffs. I got one
We're
more
gonna find
question for
out.
y'all. Huh?
So we'll find out.
Yeah, yep. I got one more question for y'all. Did you
What?
guys coming loving your time at the Big Twizz show? Did you like
Of
it?
course.
Could you come in?
Very amusing. Very, very
Come
amusing.
in. Cool. I'm glad y'all liked it. Coach Jazz, we got to have them back.
Absolutely.
Yes, we got to have you guys back. We
And we
enjoyed
gotta
you
have
guys.
some guys on that's gonna stay on because I don't know what happened to. Maybe he had to leave early today.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick. So I'm gonna get some guys. I'm gonna get some guys. I got a lot
Okay.
of people that's ready to come on the show.
Oh, good.
So it's just I don't know what happened,
Yeah. It's
but
okay.
the show must go on, and I enjoyed you guys. Love you
Yeah.
guys. You
Me
guys
too.
have to come back on.
Me too. And before we get off, if you
Anytime.
guys, before we
Absolutely.
get off, I would like to say I am a certified professional coach. I love, and I love serving the single women. And mostly who I do serve is women who desire to get married. And sometimes there are women who have not dated in a while. It's been a while, and you may just need to prepare. So I have how to date courses and becoming her courses, and I also do one-on-one coaching as well. You can check me out on www.coachjazzycole.com and book a free consultation with me to see if this is something that you might like to do.
That's
Okay.
beautiful.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm so sorry. I forget. I forget also. Um,
Like,
Marcia, is there any platforms or
Yes.
anything that you have that you want the people to know about that you can give a shout out to, or let people know how to get a hold of you if you want? Like you have a TikTok, an Instagram.
Um, I do. I have. I have Facebook under Marcia Trujillo, Trujillo. You can find me on Facebook. I have Instagram, same thing. Other than that, no other social medias.
Okay, okay. Annalisa,
Yes, sir.
what
I
about
am on
you?
TikTok at the Sleep Goddess, and I am on
Oh,
Instagram as aj.aka.dbx.
There you go. Hey, thank you for tuning in to the Big Twist Show. Please like and subscribe. We had a good time with y'all. Audience, like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Cool.
bye.